Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, I'm really happy you decided to click on this video. Today, let's talk about someone who seems to stop people in their tracks the moment he appears on screen. Yes, we're talking about Cha Eun-woo. But instead of just focusing on the obvious, the visuals, the fame, the headlines, let's slow things down and really look at the journey behind the image. Cha Eun-woo, whose real name is Lee Dong-min, didn't start out as someone chasing the spotlight. In fact, he was known as a quiet, disciplined student with strong academic focus. He wasn't the loudest person in the room, and he didn't grow up dreaming of instant fame. Isn't it interesting how some of the most recognizable faces in the world often begin as people who never expected to be seen by millions? His life shifted when he joined Fantajo and eventually debuted as part of ASTRO in 2016. Like many rookie K-pop groups, ASTRO didn't explode overnight. There were small stages, long practices, and plenty of uncertainty. Cha Eun-woo quickly gained attention for his looks, often being labeled as the visual. But imagine being constantly praised for your appearance. Do you think that makes it harder to prove your depth and talent? Instead of resisting that label, he worked quietly to grow beyond it. Over time, fans noticed his steady improvement, his gentle personality, and his sincere approach to his work. He didn't try to be flashy or controversial. He showed up, practiced, and kept learning. In a world that rewards instant results, what does it say about someone who chooses patience instead? Then came acting, a space where expectations were even higher. His early roles received mixed reactions, and criticism followed quickly. For many people, that kind of pressure would be enough to step back. But Cha Eun-woo leaned in. He studied, accepted feedback, and slowly built confidence in front of the camera. When dramas like My ID is Gangnam Beauty and later True Beauty aired, audiences connected with his characters, not because they were perfect, but because they were insecure, wounded, and human. Isn't it often the flawed characters that stay with us the longest? Balancing music and acting isn't easy. It means long days, little sleep, and constantly switching mindsets. Behind the polished performances are hours of repetition, self-doubt, and physical exhaustion. Watching his rise makes you wonder, how many sacrifices are hidden behind success that we never see on screen? As his career expanded, Cha Eun-woo also began exploring solo music, showing a softer and more reflective side. His songs felt personal, almost like quiet conversations rather than grand performances. It's a reminder that growth isn't always loud. Sometimes it's subtle, internal, and deeply personal. Have you ever noticed how your own dreams and priorities shift as you grow older? Another important chapter in his life came with the announcement of his military service. For fans, it marked a pause, a moment of waiting. But for him, it represented responsibility and grounding. Stepping away from fame, even temporarily, can be a powerful reset. Do you think time away from constant attention helps people reconnect with who they really are? What truly sets Cha Eun-woo apart isn't just his talent or his appearance, it's his consistency. He remains respectful, thoughtful, and focused, even as global attention continues to grow. He doesn't chase scandals or shortcuts. He allows time to shape him. In an era where everything feels rushed, isn't there something comforting about steady progress? His story quietly reminds us that success doesn't have to be explosive to be meaningful. You don't have to arrive fully formed. You're allowed to grow, to be criticized, to learn, and to evolve. Whether you're an artist, a student, or someone still figuring things out, there's something relatable in that journey. So let me ask you this. When you think about success, do you picture instant recognition or slow earned growth? And if you were constantly judged for one aspect of yourself, how would you make sure the rest of you still had room to be seen? If you enjoyed this video and found it thoughtful or inspiring, please give it a like. It really helps the channel. Share it with someone who's a fan or someone who could use a reminder that growth takes time. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss more stories like this. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.